Guys, what is good? What is good? What is good? Let's talk. Let's talk, everyone. Let's talk, everyone. Let's shut these damn dogs up outside. I'm trying to do me a live stream, you son of a bitch. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We never left. What's up, guys? Let's talk. Let's do our damn thing on the channel, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back. We love you guys being here on the channel, guys. That's the first thing I want to just say is if you guys are looking to get rich, if you girls are looking to get rich, we share the same value system. We share the same goal. That is essentially the goal. It's how do we get rich? How do we get rich as fast as possible, right? That is what we do here on the channel. That is what we do. So go ahead and subscribe here, guys. Let us know what we're doing here. We're going to be looking at some prices, looking at some stuff here. Maybe diving into a bit of Grayscale, Zcash, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, because that's what people have been asking for me recently. They've been asking me, can you do some videos on this? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So if you guys are in the chat, let us know. Yes, I'm alive and well. Fool. What's up, Mr. Fool? Welcome back. The summer of disappointment, the summer of not a lot happening, right? Not a lot happening. Not a lot happening. More reason to talk about it, though. We got a couple tricks up our sleeves. We got a couple of ideas brewing. None that are materially making any money, though. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We gotta be on here either way. Just because cryptocurrencies is, you know, it's just one of those markets, guys. It's just going to be one of those markets that's just like every market, but more badass because it's 24/7, because it's badass. Let me swig water here, guys, and get into the stream. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, guys, let us know. We're on here pretty much every single day. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in, guys, here. It's Sunday where I'm at. It's Monday. You guys are getting to the Monday grind. I feel you. I'll be back there tomorrow. But, you know, it's been a couple of interesting weeks. I know the excitement has kind of died down. Obviously, I'm not a fortune teller on prices, guys, but I am a fortune teller on the crypto emotions that are just, you know, they're not that great, honestly. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be the first one to sit here and say that the recent times in crypto have been kind of boring for most. Okay, most of us in the space are sitting here twiddling our thumbs, waiting for it to come. We're talking about crypto, right? So here's the thing with that, guys. I want us to be very clear in what we're talking about here on the channel, that we have to go back to the basics, all right? And what do I mean by that? Well, you know, a lot of times when we start looking at these prices, guys, and stuff is just kind of boring, you know, like it was back in February before we went up in March, that kind of thing. You know, it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to start venturing off into other stuff, guys. And, you know, I've seen my mind do similar, you know, go in the same direction as probably some of you guys here on the channel. You're like, fuck, man, when is this crypto stuff going to go up? And that is very true. That is a very true common feeling among us crypto people, because we're sitting here, you know, we're not rich yet. You know, we're not even well off yet. In fact, we're, you know, a step away from the breadline, in my opinion. You know, we could talk about all these things since everybody's rolling down to the channel, guys. So if you guys are subscribed and you guys have been following us here on the channel, or if you're new to the channel, you're going to see the channel start to go in a couple different directions. So I want to just talk about what direction we're going to be going into. So, guys, we're here to make money. Okay, we're here to make, and it's not through the YouTube. The YouTube, this thing really doesn't generate me any money. Well, it's like, well, dude, you know, what's your goal here? My goal in this channel has always been the same. Okay, it's always been the same thing that we've been talking about since day one. That goal being, how do we on the channel, how do I and you and I, how do we get to where we need to go? All right, because I'm fucking lost, and I don't mean like I don't know what I'm doing type lost. I mean, we need to make this shit happen as quick as fucking possible. All right, we don't need to. I don't want to wait fucking forever to be rich. Okay, I don't want to wait for even another day, honestly. I'm like, I'm ready now. I'm like sitting here eagerly waiting, depleting my entire crypto bag to the point where then what do I do? Then what do I do? So what we're gonna start doing here, guys, on the channel is we're gonna try to start bridging the gap between I don't want to say Wall Street because it's really not. But we're gonna bridge the gap between the real world, and you guys are gonna help me with this. If you girls are watching the channel, you guys and girls are gonna help me with this because we're gonna start opening our mind up to the idea that we can actually implement change in not only the crypto space but the real world. So we're basically going to be starting to talk again, right? It's going to be something very simple. It's like, dude, you're telling us to talk. It's kind of, yeah, I'm kind of directing everybody on what I'm going to be doing. We're going to start talking again, okay? Because guys, there's weeks that I go 2-3 days without saying a word to anybody. It might seem like a blessing, but the real world, we got to start talking about this stuff if we want it to go anywhere. I can't remember the last time I opened up dialogue with somebody about crypto. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. The price is obviously not too good. The sentiment kind of usually follows the prices. If the prices are good, expect there not to be a lot of action in terms of people wanting to talk about it, right? But give me a second here, guys. I just had some salty food here and getting a little bit parched very quickly here. So apologize, I keep going back to the safety screen here, but we will get into a stream and try to accomplish something this week. So here's the first thing we need to establish. The price is fucking below, okay? The prices are just not happening. But here's the weird part, or the ironic part about that is like last year the prices were lower, but I was more excited, and I don't know why that is, guys. Can somebody please drop into the comments on why I'm not excited about crypto at the moment? Is it something are you guys just as excited about as you were before, or is the excitement kind of dying down? And I think really the reason that the excitement has dwindled, and I've tried to put a pinpoint on this, I've tried to do some self-reflection and just think about why I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You go through these points in time where you're just like, I'm not really feeling this anymore. And it's not so much that I'm not feeling crypto anymore. I'm just not feeling so excited about it. And I think I figured out why. Okay, I think I figured out why. So over, I would say, the last 6 months, crypto has actually gained a lot of popularity among groups of people that I would not have thought would have been here talking. I wouldn't have thought. I mean, I knew it would inevitably come. I knew that at some point it would come to this. But what I didn't realize was like how it would affect my perception, right, of how I'm looking at crypto now. So now I'm looking at crypto more as like I'm ready to fucking dump this shit. I'm ready to. Oh, there's that goofy guy. I'm ready to dump this shit and then buy it back while everybody else is basically losing money. Okay, so I'm basically going into where, for a while on this channel, guys, we were like holding this till the day we die. But when you go up to 300K and then back down to 20K, you kind of reflect and think maybe you did something wrong. Okay, and I'm talking to myself here. Obviously, I'm having a conversation. I'm having a heart-to-heart with myself. Let's back up. Let's back up a little bit. So I think the reason the excitement has died down for me is because over the last, and guys, I'm not getting out of crypto. I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. Dude, is this dude leaving crypto? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not even hinting at that. Okay, I'm gonna be on here talking about crypto because that is what I want to talk about. But here's what I want you to hear me out. The last couple months, crypto has gone in the direction that I do not think is positive for crypto, guys. This is the direction we're going in. It's not the grassroots movement that I signed up to be a part of. Okay, I'm still here, obviously. We got videos and content coming out left and right, basically talking about stuff that is basically pointless. But my point is, guys, is I'm not. It's not that I don't want to be part of crypto anymore. What it is now the people that are here, the people that are coming in the movement that it's becoming, was actually the movement that I was trying to fight against for the longest time. Okay, this is kind of like, my heart to heart with you guys on the channel, since we're basically been on here for about a year and a half. Okay, been on here longer, but we've been on here a year and a half. You guys know who I am. You guys know what I'm about. You guys know what we're here to do. All right. So the grassroots movement in cryptocurrency that I signed up for seems to be kind of dying. Right? Drop it in the comments right now if you think it is. We'll get to comments later. But let me know if you agree with this simple notion. It seems that the grassroots movement that really got me interested in crypto is becoming a minority group in the space. Do you guys feel like that? I mean, you guys really feel like that? I feel like, I'm reading. I feel like I'm reading, articles that were written by fucking Warren Buffett, basically, about crypto. What I mean by that is, it's like, I'm glad Wall Street is finally here. We've been here over 15 years now, but it's just not what I want. Okay, it's not what I want. I just want to be clear. This isn't what I signed up to be a part of. What I signed up to be a part of was not technically anarchy, but kind of. Okay, kind of. It was like what excited me was, I don't know, Charles Hoskinson. I don't know, fucking Roger Ver. And I mean, these people still excite me, in terms of the crypto space, but these people, guys, are becoming less influential on the space, the newer space, not less influential on me. I idolize these people because they're the reason crypto got to where it's at today, right? From 2011 to 2017, okay? But where crypto, I think, is going to be going, unfortunately, guys, I just want to be honest with you, it's going to go into a very, very dark speculation space. Okay, it's going to be very, very speculative. I see a lot of people are coming down to the chat. You guys, if you've been in crypto for a while, you guys see this too. I hope you guys see it open. I hope you see what is happening here with your crypto coins. All right, they're getting cycled back in to the black hole of death. Okay, what do I mean by that? Black hole is basically something that gravity can't even escape. It sucks everything into it. So now that these people, guys, that are here, right, these Michael Sailors, Michael, we know you're in the chat, but we know you come down here. I tagged you in videos, and you saw the word Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV, and now you come down all the time. My point is, guys, is a lot of these people come into the chat. All right, I know they come into the chat. How do I know? Because I tag them, guys, in the video, and there's nothing more annoying than getting an alert from somebody that you hate on YouTube, aka me, aka your the people's champ. See? So my point is, guys, is the more that people are coming into cryptocurrency, the more they are going to be going into the wrong direction. Okay? The grassroots movements that made crypto what it was up till Segwit 2x, up till 2017, those people are still here. And I would say that those people still own a majority of the crypto space, meaning their influence on the crypto prices are beyond measure when you compare them to the newer people coming in. So I am still betting on it. It's my wild card bet. And sometimes these wild cards don't happen. Sometimes you flip the card over and it's a joker. You got cryptocurrency theory on the fucking back of this card going, yeah, guys, we're not gonna fucking make it. But I keep putting but in there. But I'm willing to bet, and I'm willing to go down with the ship, and I'm willing to ride my bag back up to 300K USD. You guys thought I was a millionaire. I'm not a fucking millionaire. Not yet. Hold your breath. But I have gone up to over $250,000 and back down to 20,000. So reflecting on this, obviously not financial advice if you're watching the channel. because I just told you I went up to 300K almost, and then back down to 20K. And now my bag is so depleted, it's so inflated. It's like when you blow up a balloon and then you let the balloon fly around in the air for a couple seconds and then it dwindles down and you're just like, oh, that's done. That is what we are at, right? That is the point we're at. And that isn't the point that has made me lose the enthusiasm because I know where the numbers are kind of. I know where my math is on these coins and I know that my bag surprisingly is basically almost triple from where it was last year in terms of dollar amounts. So it's not, I don't want you guys to think that I'm, you know, losing interest because the crypto coins aren't worth a certain amount of numerical. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, my bag's about fucking 56K. It's about 57K. It's not that big. It's not that, I'm not sitting here with millions of dollars. Okay, I'm not sitting here with millions of dollars. I'm also not sitting here blowing smoke up your ass. Like half of these fucking people on YouTube that I'm sorry, probably don't even own crypto. They're in here for the YouTube. I'm here for the YouTube too. Obviously, I enjoy it. Right, it's fun. But the actual part that we're trying to get you guys to focus here on, time in and time out, is how do we place ourselves in moonshot positions? How do I place myself into a position that's going to yield me a yield bigger than I can get on anywhere on Wall Street or anywhere that I can get with an ETF or an options trade or anything like this? And sure, some of these coins might go to zero, but from the price point that we're doing, from the price point we're looking at, that's not happening quite yet. All right, that's not happening. I see you guys are lighting up the chat. We appreciate that, guys. Keep lighting up the chat. We'll get to comments at the end whenever I finish my ramble. So we try to place ourselves in good positions that we think are going to materialize into large dollar amounts. And it's going to be my goal this time in crypto. And obviously, I'm the king of not timing any market. But it's came to this. It's came to this. It's came a point in time to me that it's not time to cash out. It's time to cash out and say, fuck you all. Let them get fucked. And then me come back in to recover the bag. To buy more coin. That's actually what I'm going to do. So, I'm switching game plans a little bit, right? And obviously, this might materialize into me being into a super bad spot of selling out and then not being able to get back into the coins ever again, similar to Dogecoin, similar to, Dogecoin's the main one, but you guys heard about the story many times on the channel that I told you about my $2.3 million theoretical Dogecoin loss. Okay, non-realized gains. Let's just say that. So we're strategizing this a little bit different, guys, because the reason is I don't have all the answers for you. I wish I did. I wish I had a crystal ball and I could sit here and say, hey, guys, this is the time. This is the date. This is the capitulation point. We all sell here. We fuck all these people that are coming in that don't know a damn thing about this stuff. And then here's where we buy back. The problem with that is, and the problem that will never work, is because this stuff is like no other, meaning it doesn't trade how you think it trades. All right? It just doesn't. So the way that we're playing this and the reason we've changed strategies is because we think this is going to get rocky. I think that the volatility is going to be going up and down. I'm willing to bet that if I go into a stable coin for 2-3 months or 4 months, I will be able to theoretically get back into my positions better than ever. Now, here's the flip side of that. The flip side about that. No, you won't. No, you won't. You thought you would. Now you won't. Okay? Because that's the evil. That's the other side of the coin, right? That's the other side of the coin. There's this one coin. There's two sides to the coin, right? Heads and tails. So head says, all right, you're up thousands of percents. Now is the time to sell. Okay, you sell. A week goes by, you thought you made a great investment. You thought you were king of the world because you sold at a good point. Now here's what happens that second. it's 3, 4, 5, 10x from where you sold. And congratulations, you're a fucking moron. And I'm talking to myself, looking at myself on the computer screen. I'm not talking to anybody on the channel like that. Although there's a few people I'd like to talk to like that. So there's the other side, right? There's the other side. There's the other side. It works out. You know, the coins don't go up after we sell. They actually go down. And all the people that we kind of don't like, or at least I don't like. I don't know what you guys think about these people. They're sure as fuck not here for crypto, though, I can tell you that. They lose all their gains, or they just lose, period. They lose their initial, you know, some people come in late. There was somebody, I think it was, I don't know, I think it was maybe Bitcoin Cash TV a year back or two, was talking about how he bought $3,500 Bitcoin Cash on Coinbase. So there's some people that are going to buy at the very top. And it's kind of stupid for me to think, and stupid for me to tell my friends, I mean, I consider you guys basically friends, that we shouldn't try to go into this a little bit, right? Meaning, the HODL thing works, but it hasn't worked for me that great, honestly. I mean, I'm being honest with you. The HODL thing hasn't really worked for me. Let me tell you why. Well, I went up to 300,000 almost, and then I went down to 20. So it didn't really fucking work that well, right? But on the flip side, had I just held every single one of my coins, I'd have a couple Bitcoin right now. I'd have probably, I don't know, near 70 Ethereum. I'd have about $200,000 worth of Doge. So it's really hard to tell you guys and girls, like, we're going to do this or I'm going to do this. Because it's a lot easier to say that when you're looking back at a chart, obviously, right? When you're looking back at a chart, it's very easy to say, oh, well, we should have sold here. You know, anybody can fucking do that. Yeah, I can tell you guys that all the time. But it also makes sense to see why we're here and what has changed and the different dynamics that are playing into this change and how things could potentially be different this time. Now, what I mean by that is, could Bitcoin lose some of its market share to some of these altcoins like Bitcoin Cash? I think so. I think there's a very real possibility. The charts say the exact opposite, all right? And I know we got Bitcoin Cash people in the chat, and I'm the biggest fan of Bitcoin Cash, guys, not gonna lie. I'm the biggest fan of Bitcoin SV. I'm the biggest fan of any coin that I hold, because if I wasn't, what would be the fucking point? My point is we have to rationalize this on, can we capture gains? Can we fuck the Wall Street people at the same time? And then can we actually go back into the coins and have bigger, larger positions that we never thought we could have? And I'm willing to take that risk. And I'll tell you why and why that's changed. And the main reason it's changed, guys, is because of the dynamic of the type people that are coming into cryptocurrency right now. Now we have Republicans that are backing Trump all of a sudden, fans. If you guys are Republican, that's great. I'm not. You guys are a Democrat, that's great. I'm not. But if this happens and these type people flow into cryptocurrencies, obviously the prices are going to go higher. Obviously, we've seen that. But we haven't really seen that too much, right? It's in the more recent time of Trump talking about crypto at the Bitcoin conference, it wasn't really that big of a deal. So my point is I'm willing to trade my coins for not fiat dollars, but for US-backed stable coins, aka Tether. That's going to be the main one. I'm going to be using Tether. Here. You know, why am I using Tether? It's a very good question. Why would I use Tether and not USD coin? Huh? Why would I use Tether, guys? I'm asking you. Why would I use Tether and not USD coin? Well, here's a genius idea. The U.S. government, okay, the central bank. Let's not call it the U.S. government. We want to make sure everybody on the channel knows that the central bank is not the U.S. government. You see this face? Come on. We know that the U.S. government is the central bank. Okay, let's stop pretending that it's a separate entity. Okay, for clerical purposes, yes, by definitive terms, yes, that is true. But for people on this channel, we know the central bank is the U.S. government. Okay, even though they're separate bodies that are not supposed to be intermingling, but we know that's a bunch of crap. Okay, so let's just say hypothetically, I get into these coins, these crypto coins. And I think you guys should try this too. I know if you guys are diehard crypto people, me telling you to enter a stable coin is almost like the arch nemesis of what we should all be doing. But just hear me out. Just hear me out. I think if we get into a position where a lot of these coins that we're holding are up anywhere from 12 to 1500%, which is a 12 to 15x, I think it would be rational to think. Okay, rational. I don't have the perfect game plan that's going to fit everybody's position. I only have my own. I'm just saying from my experience, guys, from my experience, that when we start going up, right, we're gonna have these. If you're holding crypto coins now, you're gonna see 8 to 15x in some of these coins that we're talking about here on the channel. It's not a matter of if; it's only a matter of when at this point. It's absolutely guaranteed. Okay, and this isn't financial advice. This is my advice to you. This will happen if you're holding some of these coins. Zcash, Dash. I even think Dash is gonna do it, guys. I know you guys think I'm crazy for this, but hell, I mean. What was I buying last year with my Bitcoin Cash? Dash, guys. And what is it? It's down more than Bitcoin Cash. So just hear me out. Hear me out. Don't think that it can't be possible. I'm going to be taking some of my crypto coins once they get into the 12 to 15x range. I'm going to start noticing it, obviously. Obviously, I'm going to sell off some of these coins, guys, into stable coins. I'm going to sell them into some stable coins. I'm going to peg that dollar amount into a stable coin. And I don't think Tether's going anywhere. I don't think it's going to unravel the Bitcoin price. Not happening, guys. It's a stable coin, tested time and true, even when the bank failures from Silicon Valley Bank sent USD coin or USDT coin, whatever that one that was involved in Circle and Square that were pegged to the dollar that floated all the way, I think, to 79 cents. That ain't stable. Tether, I'm not telling you guys like, oh, what the fuck? That dude's going into Tether now? No, guys, I'm using Tether as a tool, just like I use crypto as a tool. I'm going to be selling some of these coins off. Don't you get it? Badass. I'm going to be 12 to 15x up. Guys, we're going to be selling off coins on the channel. I might tell you when. I'll tell you when. I mean, I told you guys. My point is we see where we're at. We see the way the world is. We see the economy. We see all these things happening. And it makes sense, guys. It makes sense because we know that we're going to be back into this stuff. Don't you get it? You guys know it. You guys know that I'm not going anywhere but up. All right? The reason I'm going to not be going anywhere but up is because I'm going to be capturing gains, putting them temporarily, keyword, into stable coins. And I see people are leaving the chat. We got to do this, guys. We have to fuck these people up. We have to. The reason they are here is not the same reason that you and I are here, right? And once things become overbought, we need to capitalize on it. We need to capture those gains. And we need to hold those gains. And then we need to reverse back into crypto as these people are getting bled out. Right? Drop it in the comments. We're going to head to the comment box. We're going to see what you guys are saying now that everybody's leaving. So my point is why not? Why not? The reason is why not is because it's badass, guys. Fucking over Wall Street is what we've always wanted. Why? Because I don't fucking want them here. That's why. All right, guys. Let me read some comments here. We'll go back in here. And it's not that I don't like people in Wall Street, guys. I'm gonna take some gains and go into Wall Street. Yeah, right. All right, guys. Let me read some of your comments. Mr. Full, what's good? Freddie, we might have to wait for. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? ¿Qué tal? Buen día. Gonna continue to be boring until utterly hits the real world. Yes. New Zealand, what's good? To the moon, what's up? What's up? Lamont. Yeah, work and live your life. Hodl. And I want to stop there at Lamont more because guys, I am hodling. Okay, I've been hodling for 7 fucking years. And like I said, once you go up, $300,000, guys, for me is a pretty good little chunk of cash. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good chunk of cash that I'd like to have in my wallet all the time. I mean, we might be able to get a haircut one of these days. My point is we can do this temporarily. Don't you get it? Don't you guys get what I'm telling you here? We're gonna temporarily go into stable coins at the top. And then when these fuckers think it's gonna keep going and it dumps, bye-bye. We're back to play. We're back on cryptocurrency theory. Holy shit. Now we got triple the bag. No guarantees, guys. No guarantees. Of course I own crypto. What the hell? Guys, I have crypto. All my money's in crypto, guys. That's half the reason I'm doing this stablecoin thing. Holy shit. 9 to 5. Guys, if I have to go back to get a 9 to 5, there won't be a cryptocurrency theory because I'm gonna off myself. Straight up. It ain't happening. I'm not going back, guys. I'm not going back to a 9 to 5. You wanted me to be your waiter. You had your chance, guys. 15 years. You had your chance at all the diners, at all the restaurants. You had the chance. Now my point is guys, is now you guys have the chance. If you guys have 50K, like I do, if you have 100K, even better, if you have millions of dollars in crypto, congratulations, because you know why? We're going to see some big fucking gains. We're going to see some big ass gains. And the thing is once we start seeing those big ass gains, of course they're going to last. Not forever, guys, because that's the thing with crypto I've learned, through this hodl mentality. Hodling is great until the price fucking dumps. The hodling mentality has been great for people in Bitcoin until the price dumped. From 20,000 to 3,500 to 60,000 or 67,000 back down to, what was it? We went back? 67,000 down to, I think we went down to like 16,000, I think. After 2021, when Terra Luna and all these things unravel. There's so many people coming into this space, guys. When coins get overbought and things become overvalued, sure, what I might be telling you might end up fucking you over. It might fuck myself over. But I'm willing to go there. I'm willing to go there. The reason is because I think that there's going to be points in time that the crypto market is overbought and underbought. And it's not whether or not I want to trade it. This isn't some master plan to trade. This is just me able to get back into some of these coins at a lower price. You use some of these tools like stable coins as leverage, guys. They're leverage products, not in the sense of they're levering your gain. They're deleveraging the risk once you become overbought in a variety of coins. That is a good thing with stable coins. And again, I see people leaving the chat, and that's fine. I understand the dynamic of HODL, but it's psychotic, guys, to think when we go up to 220x, 30x in some of these coins, which is crazy to think that there are going to be people there that are getting in on these coins now that are going to reach 20, 30x. I've seen it, guys. I've seen these people have gains. I'm thinking in my head, fuck, man, I had those gains too. And I could have sold those gains and I could have let the market retract down and correct itself and came back in and bought so many fucking coins. I'd be a fucking whale by now had I listened to my own advice. If I listened to my own advice, I'd be a whale. And I suggest you guys look into this too. Look into this stablecoin stuff a little bit. Not telling you, it's where I'm going to be very long, but it's psychotic to think to go up 20, 30x, that the party's just going to keep rolling. It's not. The party ain't going to keep rolling. In fact, it's not rolling right now. Mm. So yeah, did I sell out the stable coins? Probably so. Probably so. The reason is, again, is the temporary, guys. That's the thing. It's not that I want to do this, but unfortunately, these are the people that are coming in to try to ruin the space. These are the people we don't want. We want them to buy overpriced coins so we can come in at a discount later on. That's what they do. That what the fuck you guys think that they're doing on Wall Street? The whole point of a stock, the whole point of the position they're trying to build out is how do they place themselves in an early placement position before the general public gets in on some of these these stocks. Happens all the time, guys. It's happened all the time. I've seen private placement ruin people's portfolios. Ruin people's portfolios, guys. It's happened partially to me back in 2018 with weed stocks when Constellation Brand dumped all their fucking shares over time with CGC. It's happened so many times. So my point is if they're going to do it to us, it's time that we do it to them. It's time that we do it to them. The reason is these coins that we're talking about here on the channel are going to hit 10x guaranteed. They probably will go higher. I am willing to bet that even if they do go higher, they're gonna not go up forever. Coming from my chemistry teacher, guys, back in college, applies to any system, not just crypto, not just stocks, not just monetary policy, not just inflation. When things go straight up in a system, something interferes with that system to correct the price down. Always. There's nothing on this planet that goes up forever. I can tell you the closest thing that does is the money printing that the government does. And you can go to the Fed website and check it out for yourself. In fact, we're going to pull that up for you right now. Pull that up for you right now. Because if there's anything that looks like it goes up forever, it's the money printing, right? So let me just pull it up here. You guys can look this up yourself. Let me just find it here. Had it pulled up the other day, but give me a second. Give me a second. And guys, I really, like I said, this isn't something I wanted to do, but it's came to this. Came to this because it's just the people that are coming in are just, I'm fucking tired of it, man. I'm over it. I can't have these people here. Right? Can't have these people here. So give me a second here. Sorry. Not prepared to show you this, but it's time that we dig into this. I'm tired of getting fucked over. You know, and a lot of times in this crypto stuff, I'm the one getting fucked over. It's time for me to do the fucking. I got the dick, god damn it. I'm gonna be doing the fucking this time. Right? I gotta find it the right way. Give me a second here. So like I said, guys, drop it in the chat here. We'll take a look here. I think this might be the graph. Although this doesn't look... this really isn't the one that I wanted to show you because I don't think this is the one I saw. The one I saw the other day, and maybe it was on my phone. Maybe this is it. Just currency in circulation. No, let me find the right one. This isn't the right one. So yeah, I mean it's came to this, guys. I'm sorry. It just happened. I can't allow these people to come in here and try to change the space that I've been part of this long and tried to create. It's just not gonna fucking happen on my watch. So that's the whole reason I'm gonna be doing this. So I want to show you this graph because I know it exists. I saw it the other day. It's just the Fed has so many fucking documents. It's hard to find the right one. All right, I think this is it. All right. So yeah, all right. So they're printing money again, basically. I don't know why that had to be so dragged out. So there's your graph. They've started printing again, all right? They've started printing again. Here's the deal behind that. They're not going to stop printing, all right? That's never going to stop. So my reason behind what I'm trying to tell you here, yeah, I think is valid, right? Let's just get back to the fucking. I'm trying to like. Let me just check this out. These dogs outside are going crazy, guys. Let me just. All right, so again, I didn't think you would come to this, guys. I mean, you know, the biggest crypto guy on the internet, I feel like, but all right, so. Exodus wallet's good. There's also the what is it called? I don't remember that wallet. SV wallet. Way into confusion on Twitter, man. That's why I'm not on there. I don't miss being on Twitter at all, honestly, at all. Yeah, there has been quite a few riots in the UK, guys. And so is Sri Lanka, and also what was it? Nigeria. I think it was Nigeria. Was it Nigeria or I think it was Nigeria. They're like rioting because their currency is basically worthless, right? No, it's not even the up and down factor. It's not. I just have a feeling, Lamont and Nunok feed win. Now you win. The reason I think that I'm going to do this is because I do think that there's going to be points in time where the crypto market is overvalued. It's been like this every single time. It doesn't go straight up. I mean, you guys think it's going to go straight up? I don't think so. It's going to go straight up for a period of time, and then it's going to go back down. There's tons of times we can apply that same mathematics to the formula that I'm trying to derive. Tell you guys, it's going to be overvalued at some point. And that is when people that are Wall Street-esque, they have the Wall Street vibe, are going to be piling in, just like they were in 2021 when I was serving them fucking shrimp at a fucking seafood restaurant. When that happens, I'm going to pull the plug for a few months. The reason that is I'm going to let them endure getting fucked. And then I'm going to come back in and buy the bag at a discount. Now, you can't be weak-handed with this. If you do, you're going to lose. Because the reason is, if you do this, you have to be willing to wait to go back in. You can't just go in, get monumental gains. If you go up, if you go up and you sell it at 17x, 15x, it could go to 30x. Okay, so you're going to be losing your fucking mind. Me too. I'm going to be losing my mind too, watching the theoretical gains you could have had. But gains that you have in your pocket, because I don't think that, regardless if the dollar crashes, guys, it doesn't matter. We are going to be moving into a time where crypto is going to become very volatile, and it's going to be overbought. We're going to look back at a future time and say that is where we should have sold. And I'd rather be in that sell temporarily. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be going back into coins. It's not like I'm leaving crypto. Technically, I'm not even leaving at all. I'm buying a stable coin for temporary purposes to buy coins later at a discount. This is all planned. This is all fucking planned. This isn't rocket science. Because I've been on the downside too much. I've been on the downside too much. It's irrational for me to think that I influence the market as much as I thought. I mean, really. I don't influence the market whatsoever. I'm an insignificant piece of this market as far as I'm concerned. The reason is because it always happens. The crypto market is always like this. The bubble inflates, it pops. It stays popped for a bit, and then it inflates again. That is always going to be what crypto is. I don't think we're ever going to live in a world where crypto is just going up forever. We're not to that point, guys. If we see if people start wiping their ass with dollars, which that would be not very recommended for sanitary purposes, but if dollars become worthless, what's going to happen, guys? I think we're going to have bigger problems of being people able to be, just, oh, well, the world economy's faltering. Nobody can buy anything. We'll just use crypto. It's not going to happen like that. The unraveling of the dollar is not going to happen like that. Because for one thing that us crypto people keep forgetting is the weapons that the dollar is backed by. The U.S. government, guys, the U.S. military backs the dollar. And that's something us crypto people don't have a fighting chance again, unfortunately. And I'm a peaceful guy, guys. I don't believe in violence at all to solve problems. But my point is, if the dollar, even if rapid inflation happens in crypto, guys, the crypto market is still going to be boom and bust. It's just going to be that way. Because it's still a very small industry compared to a lot of other financial markets. It's very small. You could say, oh, well, Bitcoin's bigger than Amazon and all this shit, but still very small. And it's not going to be an overnight thing. And I think that people, including myself, that we once thought this was going to change the world. It's really kind of changed in the wrong direction, in my opinion, because the people that are coming in, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Trump talking about this stuff. I'm not a fan of fucking Michael Saylor coming back around. I'm not a fan of these people. And this is where people are flocking to. And I think it would make sense to kind of look at this application that I'm trying to tell you guys about. Because from somebody that's been in it, from the top to the bottom, twice, 2 times, I can tell you, I think that's going to happen again. I think there's going to be a top and a bottom again. I don't know where we're at in that right now, and I can honestly, with genuine, I can honestly say that I don't think I will ever know when that top and bottom is actually in. I'm willing to risk, guys, when things are overbought, and I think that you guys should consider this. The reason is because it's happened like this since the beginning of crypto. Let's see. It's Simpleton. If Roger Charles excite you, I'd be gay. Yeah. A lot of people think I'm gay. He probably is gay. Okay, guys. Okay. Can we quit the gay jokes? All right. Sans there, sell BSV, thousands of patents pending. Yeah, and the thing with the low cap coins, guys, is this is our best opportunity. Right? This is our best opportunity. We start trying to jump in coins that, a lot of people say, dude, you should have just bought BTC, you'd be up more. No, if I would have just stayed in my Ethereum bag, I would have been up more. If I would have just stayed in my Doge bag, I would have been up more. So, everybody, including me, all has all of these things to say about crypto. And I don't think any one of us, maybe there's one or two, maybe there's a few that come down to the chat. I don't want to always say always or never, because there's always the exception. I'm just saying, from my experience, from most people's experience, and the longer you've been in holding, you've seen this. There's definitely been times that you should have sold. Why? Because the market becomes overpriced, right? And when things become overpriced, speculation and the greed factor go into full throttle. And it's irrational to think that we are going to be moving into a time where crypto is going to be the only form of payment. For one, it's not going to happen. Okay? As bad as I want it to, it's not going to happen. And I hate to be the one to tell you that. I think it will. Because for the longest time, I was hoping and praying it was too. And what I realized is that through those 2 cycles that I've been into, and maybe we're in the 3rd now, people are saying we are, is that there's points in time where it makes sense to hold something stable so you can capture the volatility at the bottom. There are also times, which I believe is right now, where it makes more sense to be into crypto as a holder. Don't worry about the volatility right now. Don't worry about, but it's also safe for me to say, and I will say this with confidence, that just because it is now doesn't mean it's going to be in the future. If we go up 20x on a lot of these coins, it is stupid for me to tell you guys that the prices aren't going to come down. And it would be stupid for me to advise anybody on this channel, including myself, to not hold something more stable. I'm not saying go into fucking dollars and go buy a Lamborghini and make bad investment choices and stuff like that. I got no interest in that type of stuff, guys. I'll tell you. My only interest is accumulating more coins. The problem with the accumulation factor is in the general economy that once I thought that was possible has now dwindled down to almost not possible at all. So you can't accumulate coins if the industry you're in isn't thriving, right? Yes or no? If my business, non-relative to crypto, isn't thriving, how am I going to accumulate coins? So you have to think about this, guys. You have to think, is there a point in time that the market will become more overvalued and more volatility risk to the downside? And at that point in time, yes, I'm going to be selling off some of these coins because of that, because of the history repeating itself every fucking time. History always repeats itself. Have you guys not noticed that? The housing market's another comparison that we could compare just to the crypto market. It's overvalued. If you guys bought a house in the last 2 years, your price is probably coming down. Your equity is probably going to go with it. Just letting you know, if things are up and down, and crypto is not immune to this. Dollars are not immune to this. That's why I say there's points in time. Right now, I think it'd be stupid to not be all into crypto. But in the future, 20, 30x from now, like I said, even 15x from now, you might want to watch it. You might want to think that most investments, if you look at this as an investment like I do, and again, it's never to get more dollars, it's only to get more coins, but you have to be rational in that application. You can't just say that loosely and be like, oh, well, I'll just hodl forever. What do you think people that did that with fucking BitConnect, all these fucking coins that went to zero? None of them are going, I'm not saying the coins we're talking about are going to zero. What I am saying is the hodl mentality stupid. Because if you look back on the charts, there's been plenty of fucking opportunity to sell off these coins and go back in at a major discount. Had I gone back, had I sold in 2021, guys, I'd be a fucking whale. I'd be a whale. I'd be a big Bitcoin Cash whale. I have tens of thousands, if not more, Bitcoin Cash, BSV, Dogecoin. So my point is, this hodl mentality is stupid, man. It's dumb. It's dumb. Even these people that have been hodling BTC forever. For one, I don't even believe them. Two, they're fucking stupid too, because there's been multiple times they could have bought back and, gone back in and bought 10 times the amount, literally 10 times. Because you go down from a 10x down to a 1x or down to base 1, and then you go back up to, you know what I mean? It's crazy to think that things go up forever. The problem is us as human beings, we get sucked into this. Me too. When they're going up, you think that feeling is going to be lasting forever. It's not. It's simply not. That's why I'm okay with selling off some of them. I'm not going to sell everything. Like I said, most of the stuff I'm going to be doing this in is the grayscale stuff anyways. It's not even going to be the native stuff because, again, a lot of the coins I hold, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, I have grayscale in this stuff too. Or for Ethereum Classic, I just have the grayscale. So my point is, Once that happens, the volatility is going to go up, right? It's going to go up just like it did with ETC back in 2021, where it went up from fucking $7 to $200, 170, but it did hit 200 for a brief moment. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was, looking back at it, it was terrible investing on my part. Right? Because I could have had 300K, almost 300K. I could have waited a few months. If I waited a year, even better. I could have waited for Terra Luna, or you should like to say, oh, well, you couldn't know that Terra Luna and FTX, there's always something going to go fucking wrong in a system. Like I said, not my words, my chemistry teacher, very smart guy. What's up? Shout out, coach. It's stupid to think that is not going to go down. That is stupid. That is ignorance. And I was ignorant for thinking that. And I was even more ignorant for telling my friend, hey, dude, I know it's going to go down, but I'm going to hold either way because this is what you do. That was stupid. That was a stupid move. Because had I not done that, I would have had all that cash. And I'm not the type person to go out and buy stupid shit at this point in my life. I'm almost 37 years old. I'm not fucking in my 20s, fucking roaming the town wanting to be in a Ferrari. It's just not what I want. Had I done that, I would have been able to buy so many goddamn coins that I'd be a multi-millionaire by this point. So we gotta watch this stuff, guys. We gotta watch this stuff. Because once we start seeing those initial jumps up, and again, I thought it was going to be by summer. I thought I was going to be able to capture some of these gains by summer in the grayscale. And again, I'm more willing to do it with the grayscale leverage products than I am the native crypto. Because yes, on some weird level, I feel like every fucking market order affects the crypto market. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like it really does, because every time you fucking sell, it goes up, and every time you buy, it goes down for the most part. Seems like. So I'm more inclined to do this, obviously, with the grayscale stuff, but I'm going to be doing it, guys. I'm going to be risking it because I'd rather have dollars, stablecoin dollars, and or dollars in my brokerage account than fucking ride that bitch down to zero again. Because I've rode it down to zero. I've seen my grayscale go from 100K down to 7K in a matter of months. And I ask you, have you guys seen that? Have you been part of that? Have you rode that? And do you feel fucking stupid like I do for not pulling the plug on some of that stuff? Let's drop back into the comments, see what you guys are saying. Let's see. We're not looking at Gari ever on this channel. Don't even bring it in here. You guys are there's always one or two people coming in here to look at Gari. We've looked at it. It's garbage. Yeah, see how I'm saying. Hey, Mr. Fool, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, Carlick, what's good? He's learning, though. He just figured out stable coins are more stable. Yeah, they're stable. I mean, here's the thing with stable coins, guys. I'm not going into stable coins to be stable. I'm going into stable coins to downside my risk and to offload some of my risk into crypto market. Meaning, as the coins go up to 12 or 15x, it's irrational for me to think that they're going to continue to go up from there. If they do, I'm willing to offload some of that risk into a stable coin temporarily, hint, hint, temporarily, while the coins level back out and or go back down. If I sell at 15x and they go to 30x, great. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because they're going to come back down. And if they don't come back down, okay, well, that fucking sucks. But I'd rather have the fucking stable dollars because I think they will. That's the thing. I think once coin... Here's the thing, guys. If something goes up 30x and you don't sell, you're stupid as fuck. Sorry, you're stupid as fuck. And I've been the person stupid as fuck that's rode a coin up to 20x and not sold. You know what that coin did? It went down to 1/20th of the price. And here we are on cryptocurrency theory. So I've done it. I've been in the trade, and a lot of these people on this channel have not. Okay? So if you have, congratulations, you're a fucking moron like me. What do you want again, Win? I think he is also figuring out bull market we go up and bear market go down. Okay, touche, Win, touche. Thanks, Carlick. Appreciate that. Smooth operator, my dude. What's good? Price exit points is 6. Price smooth operator is saying you need price exit points and stick to them. Nexa, I don't know anything about Nexa. We'll look at Zcash before we head off the chat here. We'll also look into maybe a couple other coins here. 100%. Even if it's tech changing crypto, keep a portion in the long run. Yeah, I'm not selling, guys. Again, I'm not telling you I'm gonna sell every fucking dime into fucking stable coins. Like, I think you guys are getting the wrong picture. It's about mitigating. The whole point of the conversation, the rant, was to not. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a crypto hero. My point is it's just goddamn stupid and senile to think that if an investment is 20x up, that you don't take profits. That is fucking retarded. Okay? And yes, if that happens, I will be sitting here drooling on myself with an IQ of 70, saying, I told myself so. I told myself so. So my point is, guys, is I'm never going to be all out of crypto. Okay? That's not a risk I'm ever going to take. Not in the way the fucking world's going. But I do think if I can come up one last time into native coins, I'm going to be set forever. What do I mean by that? Okay, well, my bag's 50,000 now, and it goes up 10x. I'm at 500,000. What do you think, guys? Should I fucking sell, or should I write it back down to 100,000, 50,000 again? Basic math, guys. It's basic fucking math. If I have 50,000, actually, it's closer to 60. If I got 60,000 right now in crypto, and that motherfucker goes to 20x, I'm at 1.2 million, right? Right? Is that the math on it, guys? I don't know. You tell me. It's 2 times 6, 1.2 million. If I got 60K, would it be smart for me to sell some of those coins and or sell off the Grayscale products I have for dollars temporarily? I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I'll have to pay capital gains tax. It's long-term capital gains. I've been in them long enough. So that's at least some savings. I mean, if I go into Tether, what does the tax man have to say about that? I'm still in coin. What do I have to say about that? I just swap for Tether. Then what I do is basically theft, because things that go up 20, 30x, guys, they're bound to come down. Even BTC, even for all you maxis that are, sitting there fucking booing, boo, 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 hodl, 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 hodl. Fuck you. I don't fucking hodl anymore. You know what hodl's gotten me? 300K to fucking 20. So my point is if I have this bag of coin right now, my crypto investments around 60K right now. If that shit goes up 20x, I'm at 1.2 million. Let's say I sell off a hypothetical third of that, or I sell off 400K. All right. Let's say the market goes down 50%. Do you know how much I could capitalize with that 400K that I have sold? So fucking much. So fucking much. It's not a matter of if the market's going to go down once it becomes overbought. That always happens. That happens all the fucking time. Right? Even looking back in March, for short traders, I think that's what short traders are. I don't mean shorting the market. Short-term traders did back in March, guys. They did this back in March and April. They were building out positions last summer. They were probably following Ethan Gallstad's channel, Ethan Invest, or whatever. They were probably following that channel and getting in at the bottom. And they ride that bitch up to 20x, and they dumped. That's why it came down. That's why the market came down and shifted down, basically more than 55, 60% down. I bet those people are establishing new positions in the crypto market. I mean, the volumes aren't crazy right now. They haven't picked up that much, but I would assume that that's what happened, right? You get something right at 20x. A Wall Street investor is not riding it up to 20x. They're selling off into the 20x. Did I just make a reference to Wall Street? My point is, guys, is we have to start thinking about money as it's the only thing in this world that matters. Because right now, for me, it is. I'm not worried about going out and having a good time or, fucking any of this stuff. I'm worried about one crucial thing in my life. And that is, how do I make as much money as possible? Money. Dollar amounts. Yes, not crypto, dollar amounts. You know why? Because the dollar amount will not go away. It'll stay stable as the crypto market becomes well overbought, and then it goes down, guys. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna go up and down. If I can just if I can just get the coins, excuse me, if I can just get the coins, the positions of the coins that I've had in the previous time, that is enough coins for me. That is where I will feel satisfied. I can just get back to the coin amounts, not really the dollar amounts. Surprisingly, weird, huh? Weird how that whole dynamic goes through my brain. Well, you're talking about dollars. Well, yeah, I'm talking about dollars. I'm talking about going into stable coins in dollars for a temporary time to establish ginormous, in my eyes, whale positions. And obviously, guys, a whale is not somebody who's talking about becoming a millionaire. They're talking about becoming a billionaire. But I'm just giving you a whale move of what I want to do. This is like what I want to do the most is sell somewhere in the top. Sell somewhere in the top. And again, I'm not selling everything, guys. That's stupid. Because if you sell everything and it goes way higher, well, who's the fucking moron now? You sell somewhere in the top. You buy somewhere when the price comes down. That's simple, guys. People do it all the time. That's why the crypto prices go up and down. That is why there's times where people profit. I've met people, I've seen people on their phones that don't know a goddamn thing about crypto. I see their gains on their one coin that they're holding, and I'm like, holy shit, they're up 2,000%. Like, it is possible. I don't move the market. I'm a nobody. You come to that realization once in a while, guys. If you don't own a crypto exchange, if you don't have hundreds of millions of dollars, even if you have a couple million, you're a fucking nobody in crypto. If you're in a coin that matters, now if you're in a scam, like, yeah, you have a couple million, maybe you're somebody. I'm giving you on a real, as straightforward as I can to you. If you have a couple $1,000,000, you're a fucking nobody in crypto. If you have several $100 million or 100 million and up, yeah, come down to the channel, give me some advice. I'd love for you to, advise me. But a lot of these people on YouTube, guys, they're a bunch of knuckleheads. They're a bunch of knuckleheads. I'm not going to say any names to them, but you guys know who they are. And they don't have millions of dollars, guys. They're literally, they probably have less crypto than I do, honestly. I would say these people, and again, no, I don't want to say any specific crypto YouTubers. I'm just saying that they're taking their advice, they're never going to make any money. They're never going to come up. People say, oh, well, I listen to crypto, what was it, George? I listen to Cryptos or Us, and he never steers me wrong. Okay, like, great, he never steers you wrong. Has he made you millions of dollars? Was he talking about Bitcoin Cash last year when it was fucking grayscale? When it went up 20x? No, none of these people. All these bit boys and freaking what's another one out there? Fucking Wendy-O. Are these people making millions of dollars? No. Do these people have millions of dollars? No. Do I have millions of dollars? No. But I think I have a bigger crypto bag than a lot of people online that are talking as if they're the coming of the Messiah and that they have the gift of knowledge to give to you. I'm telling you that I'm going to be looking at exiting positions at about, I'm going to start looking at 800% up. And then when it goes to 12 to 15% up, 1500% up, I'm going to hit that plug. I'm going to hit that button. I'm going to hit that sell button. Because for me, a 12 or 15% up, or what? Guys, if I go up 20x, I am a millionaire. Well, just to let you know, just to give you an idea. You just did the math, right? 6 times 2, or 6 times 20. So you're not talking to a millionaire yet, but you might be talking to a millionaire in terms of temporary stablecoin amounts, because I am going to be doing this. This is something that is going to happen. And if not, I'll just keep spending my crypto as it goes down, and I will find out a way to become rich either way, because I'm going to find a way to make this happen for myself, because I want it to happen so bad, and I'm willing to fucking hit the sell button. That's why it happened. I don't have to, for people that are, that are coming from humble beginnings on this channel, building their first crypto portfolio, like, I'm here to support you in building that. But I'm letting you know that regardless of your dollar amount that you have in crypto, if your gain amount goes anywhere from 12 to 15x, you would be stupid. You would be, welcome to come back to this channel, but highly advised to take my advice on this channel with what we're telling you. There's a specific reason, guys, we're doing this live stream tonight and talking about this topic for over an hour, because this is going to happen like soon for me. It's not going to be a far distant out thought. So, what am I going to do with all this money? Nothing. I'm going to actually wait for the opportunity to creep back in. The creepy guy, I'm going to be that creepy guy, creep back in to crypto coins from a leveraged grayscale position that I've spent significant time studying this stuff. I've spent significant amount of time doing the math to this stuff, and I found that I reached the same conclusion every single time. There's been opportunities, and there will be opportunities for me, and if you're watching this channel, for us to capitalize on these coins that we're talking about. It's not a matter of if. You hear it all the time. It's only a matter of when. We're not into the stream or anything. I know it seems like a closing topic, but we're going to keep talking about this, because it's a very serious topic for me, because I don't want 300K. I don't want $1 million. I don't want $10 million. I want more coin. That's the whole point I'm trying to tell you. It's not about, I think that the way I'm coming off this, a certain type of way, is how people are taking this in, and they're thinking, oh, you just want to sell your coin and then you want to go have a bunch of cash. No, numb knucklehead. No. The goal in this is always to get more coin. I'm just telling you guys that for me, in my industry, it's not doing too good. It hasn't been doing too good for quite a while. That's why I got out of it. That's why I started this whole YouTube thing. It's because I wanted to change industries. I don't want to be, I don't want to be doing what I was doing. Sure as hell don't like Mr. Fool said. I sure as hell don't want to go back to a 9 to 5, and I'm not going to have to. I'm not going to have to do that. And the reason is because I've spent the time at the 9 to 5 to build out these positions. They're very healthy, strong cryptocurrency positions, and like I said, some of them it's about half and half. Now I got about half my cash in grayscale now. So give you an idea where those numbers on it 30K are, or 60K. So, like I said, we're not down right now. We're not up, but I'll be damned if I'm just gonna think it's gonna go up forever. It is not happening. It's not happening. So we're gonna creep back in here to the stream, see if some of you guys are being a little bit nicer here. And guys, it's never nice to call somebody gay. Okay, for one, I'm not gay. Okay. And I've been called gay several times in my life. Not gay. Second off, if I was gay, that wouldn't be any concern to anybody on the channel. And you guys shouldn't dislike people because they're gay. Isn't that stupid? So just saying, man, if I was theoretically gay, it wouldn't be cool for you to criticize me for sexuality. Don't you think in 2024 that's a little stupid? Right? Just saying, if you guys are gay or you girls are gay, you're welcome to come down to the channel, because here we're all gay. You guys know the definitive term means happy. So just saying, guys. Just um, yeah, guys. I'm just sharing what I know. Thanks, Carl. Like, I mean, again, I'm not here to tell you guys and girls what to do. I mean, I hope my hope in this channel, and there were some people that say I'm like the anti, what is it? The anti signal, or the reverse signal on the internet. Like, and that's great. Like, if you guys think that what I'm saying is you guys always do the opposite, you guys are profiting big time. Like, that is great as long as you're making cash, as long as you're making dollar amounts, because the dollar amounts in a trade, in my eyes, always equivalates to more coin, right? It's just about timing. People come in low. I know people that got in last July, guys, 2023. I know people that I was talking to people about crypto, and they actually listened to me. And shout outs to you know who you are, because I know you're probably watching the channel. And I'm glad those people got in because they're up fucking a lot. They're up a lot right now. And I know people that found this channel in the bear market a lot too. Like, holy shit. The people that found this channel, guys, in the bear market, in some cases, they're sitting over 20x. They're in some cases, last March, in April, March, they were sitting up almost 30x. Guys. Can you imagine finding this channel and saying, wow, man, like, I'm gonna stick some of my portfolio into some of the stuff this dude's talking about, and those people are up that amount. Isn't that crazy? Like, to think that if you were watching this channel back in 2023 when I first started doing regular videos back in March of 2023, and you were DCAing into some of those investments, some of those BCHGs, those Bitcoin Cash investments, like, holy fuck, those people are sitting like thousands of percents up already. So shout outs to those people. Like, I mean, if I can do that, and I can make just a small bit of people on this channel a lot more money, a lot more wealthier than they were previous to finding the channel, like, that is the goal, guys. That has always been the goal. So yeah, I think we're gonna look at Zcash and the BTC chart. We will do that before I get off. I think I already read these. Next, Chadwick is loaded. Yeah, I mean, I'm loaded for myself, guys. Like I told you, I don't come from some kind of, I'm not like a trust fund kid or something. Like, I'm a grown 37-year-old man that's worked basically his entire life at very menial jobs. Okay, you guys know what I've done. It's not, being a real estate agent is not rocket science. I mean, I like to think I have some type of impact for what we're doing here on the channel, but as far as like the real world, like, I'm bringing you bringing your food to the table. So, it's not about, it's not, and also, guys, it's like, just because I come from somebody who's done menial jobs, that doesn't make me any less attuned to the general wealth factor that some people possess. I've worked at fucking the most high end restaurants in Orange County. I've I've waited on the CEO from Vans Shoe Company, and you're a fucking cheap ass, by the way. Cheap ass fuck is what you are. From what I was told from everybody at the restaurant, is I brought your fucking food to your table, you cheap fuck. Yeah, the guy from Vans is a cheap ass. The owner of Vans, the CEO of Vans, is a cheap ass. He doesn't even tip fucking 20%. He doesn't even tip 18%. He tips like 10%, guys. Can you imagine having that much money and the service being fucking phenomenal? I mean, guys, you're talking about. I didn't actually wait on him. I was just, one of my coworkers was waiting on him, and I was helping him out. So, but I saw the little dinky tip you left. Piece of crap. So my point is, guys, that I've seen people throughout my days of working at these high-end steak restaurants and seafood restaurants, serving the wealth or the rich, and I never was jealous or envious of them. And that was the thing. A lot of them were very, very cool people. They're just like me and you. There was a specific lady. I think it was Galaxy Financial. She owned a hedge fund, or her husband did, and like the coolest fucking people, like the most humble people. As long as you got their order right, their vegan stuff right. It's kind of weird when you come to a seafood restaurant, but as long as you got that stuff right, they were fucking tipping you right. And I'm not saying you guys have to give 20%. I'm talking about giving what you can and being a good human being. It's not about the tip amount. The dude from Vans, it's not the tip amount of 10% that made him a jerk off. It was the fact that he was a jerk off before he left the 10%. So never judge, man. Never judge people. Like I said, it's everybody has feelings. Everybody, the most recent topic thing now is like the transgender thing. Right? It has nothing really to do with crypto, but it's like, why would I give a fuck if somebody like, why do I care? Well, am I gonna be mean to somebody because they are how they are? What does that have to do with me? So let's see. Zcash breaks 100. I mean, hell, 100 for Zcash is only like what 130% gain from where it's at. 150% gain. Angel of God X, what's good? Welcome back, my brother. It's holding not good to do because you just sell a stable coin. No, holding. There's what I was saying, and I think he came in a little later. I didn't see you comment till now. So what I was just simply saying through that whole hour rant was, yes, at some point, it makes sense to be all in holding crypto. I think we're in that point right now. It's not just because I'm holding it. I would have told you the same thing last year, even though that was actually when you should have been buying. Obviously, if I was in a position to buy right now, I would too, obviously. So it's, it comes from a bias standpoint. It's obviously on the channel, it's my biased thoughts, and whatever you do with those biased thoughts, it's up to you. But I do think that like it makes sense to hold crypto right now, being invested as much as you can in it, because we haven't done the initial rise up. But I think that once we become 12 to 17x, the party becomes less likely to continue as we approach higher numbers from there. And you guys, 1,700% gain is nothing a money manager of a hedge fund is going to get you with your cash. Just be aware of this. Like the numbers we're talking about are absolutely insane in terms of gains. If Wall Street could get the type gains that we're going to get, they wouldn't, because they wouldn't be able to comprehend it. But for two, it's, you're only going to get it watching this channel. That's what I'm saying. People that came in last July 2023 have been in the best financial positions of their life, and it's only not, the only reason that they are not is because they didn't have enough money to begin with to go in to change their life for financial freedom, and or they got caught in a trade. That's why I'm saying this little strategy I'm building out. It's not like all of a sudden we're going to be doing live trading on the channel. This is like a one-time thing. So I'll be, still be on here. It's not going to be any change or anything. Yeah, most are indeed knuckleheads. Thanks, man. Thanks, email sender. Good to have you back in the chat. I mean, yeah, the thing is, guys, is just be a quality human being. I talk a lot of shit about people too, guys, but at the root core, even these people that are my YouTube, I don't even want to call them enemies, like the Bit Boys, the Cryptos or Us. I don't have any kind of hate for these people. I'm just trying to bring general awareness that, I think the stuff we're talking about is a lot cooler. They're not talking about anything that really, and I guess maybe those aren't even really the people anymore. Some YouTubers are saying that this run, BTC ETF run, and the altcoins are not going to perform good. Yeah, but I don't think that's really true. I don't really think that's true, because every time we've seen BTC go up, every goddamn time we've seen altcoins. And I know you're just to be clear, guys. Smooth Operator, he's the homie, so he's not disagreeing with what I'm saying, although we do disagree on a lot of things. We also agree on a lot of things. But what he's saying is that he's putting in a good point. People are saying that the BTC ETF and Bitcoin are going to crush altcoins. I think, this week alone, and shout out Smooth Operator for, us at least being a little bit more, eye to eye on that Zcash thing. Like, it's not that I'm right. I'm still down on Zcash, guys, but, for people that have been buying it and listening to what we're saying on the channel, like, congratulations, guys, you're up 80%. You're doing pretty good, all from listening to the Bozo guy on cryptocurrency theory. God damn, I need a haircut. I said Bozo. Let's see here. Mr. Fool, what's up? I thought you left. When BCH hits 3K, I will create a lot of fake accounts to troll you. Well, hopefully we'll have enough money where you have the time to quit your 9 to 5 to not do that, or to do that. We'd love for you to do that. Not really. I think that would actually hurt the channel. Don't waste your time doing that, Mr. Fool. I think, it all goes down to your IP address, guys. You can have there's people that have created other accounts to try to troll this channel already, like Fart Burp and Sheepax. You guys still have the same IP address, so your comments are still blocked, even though you're changing your name and I'm reading the comments. So really, pretty much of a pointless thing to do. But Mr. Fool, we appreciate that. I used to see Ryan sell. Yeah, where do you live now, my guy? I actually moved, guys. So I don't know if you guys noticed, guys. I don't even live in America. I don't know if you guys noticed. Oh my God! Oh shit! He drops the bomb. Yeah, guys. About 4 months ago, I didn't really want to tell you guys because I didn't really feel there was a point to. But I've been living down in Mexico for like 4 months. I've been living down here. I'll probably stay down here for probably indefinitely. I don't see myself leaving. I love it down here. It's badass. And I'm in San Diego damn near every day. And once I get my Century Pass, I'll be fucking crossing the border in less than 5 minutes rather than 30 minutes to an hour. I'll be there. Take me fucking 20 minutes to get to San Diego from here. Some days it only takes me 20, 30 minutes to get there anyways. Yeah, guys, life down here is so much better. People are so much nicer. Things are so much more affordable. And people say, "Oh, you moved to Mexico because you're poor." Like, dude, even if I had the money, I don't want to spend the money in California. It's fucking retarded. Spending $3,000 on an apartment and like, for what? For what? For what? Seriously, for what? I paid $1,200 a month here, guys. I have fucking 3 bedrooms. It's 2-story. I got 2 security guards that are like, there's no way anybody's getting in my neighborhood. There is no fucking way. These guys are hardcore, wearing bulletproof vests and fucking body cams, and there's no sneaking in here, guys. So if you guys are ever wondering how secure my, like, I don't even fucking worry about my windows being rolled up. It's so safe. So yeah, society is it works some shit jobs when rich people next to nothing. Yeah, where do you used to live, Scion Razor? So yeah, I mean, guys, I'm not far from San Diego. I mean, like, I'm only like 15 miles from San Diego, and people are like, oh, like, all the videos I make are in fucking San Diego anyways. I go up there to work, so it's like, I mean, I'm in Mexico half the time, and San Diego half the time. Just a daily. There's like 40,000 people that cross the border every day for work. I'm one of those 40,000. So, yeah. And guys, the food down here is way better, by the way. You ever been to or if you guys are ever down in Mexico, guys, let me know. If you guys are ever coming down here, if you're ever in the United States and you want to come cruise down, let me know. Like I said, I'm always down to collab with people. I reached out to a fellow YouTuber that does real estate stuff down in Tijuana, and we'll see if maybe him and me throw down and make some content together. So yeah, guys, if you guys are in San Diego, reach out. Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to come down here and see what's going on down here, because the whole lie of them telling you cartels are running everything down here, it's a bunch of baloney. It's a bunch of baloney. I feel safer down here in Mexico than I do in San Diego when I go for work. Honest to God, there's more police presence down here, and the security presence is at every fucking grocery store. There's no homeless down here. Homeless people are virtually non-existent. I mean, you see them a little bit in Tijuana, but Down where I'm at, there's none of that. And even in Tijuana, there's not there's not homeless people. Talk about crypto. Stop talking about other stuff. Shut up. Shut up. I'll talk about whatever I want. Shut your mouth. Let's see here. So we're just going through some of the comments here, guys. Obviously, wrap it up here in a bit. Yeah, hopefully we all win in crypto, guys. That's the goal. And again, if you're a Bitcoin maxi and you just love the channel, you hate the fact that I don't love BTC like you do, like, we hope you do good too. Again, like, this is never a thing where I'm like hoping I do great and hope you suffer. Now, there is a hope that we do great and watch Wall Street suffer, because these type of people was the whole reason crypto was invented in the first place, just to let you know. And it's not everybody trading on Wall Street. I trade stocks too, time and again, and probably will trade stocks in my future just because it's fun. But I'm talking about people that manipulate the prices of certain asset classes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking to the BlackRocks. I'm talking to the Michael Saylor. If you're watching, I'm talking to you is the reason we're going to take you down. So why can't it all be linked to one coin? So we all, well, it kind of feels like we're all linked to BTC. So on some weird level, the exchanges might be pushing it in that direction already. Angel God. Sold a 70 before 300. I don't know, Nate. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go that low. Although, it's crazy because, somebody reached out to me, was talking about, there was a gentleman online. I never actually followed up with you guys. I never watched the video. Basically, he took apart on why Solana was a scam and why it is a scam. But it's not really a scam, I guess. It's not true to say that. It's really more of Solana is a coin that has been manipulated, and depending on what side of the manipulation you're on, that can be very profitable or very detrimental. Meaning, nobody other than us and a few other people, guys, we're talking about Solana at $9. Okay, that's just fact, because we did a whole live stream on it. You can go back. I don't know the exact live stream. It's back there. We were talking about it. If you guys watch the channel regularly, you know that we were talking about it after FTX collapsed. We don't spend a ton of time on those type topics because at the end of the day, if I think something's worth shit, I'm not going to talk about it. We did talk about Solana at $9. I said, vividly remember, I told you guys, if you want to get in Solana, now's your time. It's $9. Nobody talked about it until it hit 175. And then everybody was talking about it at 200. And I said, that's where everybody went in, between 175 and 200. And some of those people are still down. Anyway, shout out to that YouTuber who made the video. It was a hell of a lot better than the video that I made about Solana. Because it's always better when somebody provides proof. And that's another thing. It's like, when these coins go up, I want you guys to understand, once I start capitalizing in this industry once again, way back, you're going to see the channel go into a better direction too, because I'm going to have the funding to not predicate the channel on volatility risk, but to predicate the channel on stable risk. And again, guys, I don't want you to think this stablecoin thing is an end-all be-all. Like, what the fuck? If you guys think that, it's not. It's just a temporary thing once I see things that are, to me, overbought. Yeah, a lot of people make fake accounts, and a lot of YouTubers, guys, out there, their subscriber counts and fucking views aren't even real. It's pathetic, really. I pay a little under $1,000 a month in Iowa. Damn, that's cool, man. That's cool. $1,000 for Iowa is pretty expensive, though. I feel like. I mean, is the economy out there? Is that kind of a high end place? I feel like everywhere is expensive now. I mean, I look around. Obviously, guys, being in the real estate business. I look around nationwide. Florida right now is really going down, guys. After that hurricane they had down there, people are really rethinking that, because for the longest time, Southeast Florida or Southwest Florida, not Southeast. Southeast rarely gets hit by hurricanes, just because of the way that the trade winds come in. It's just very rare. that they get a head-on hurricane. But nonetheless, like areas like Sarasota, uh, Naples, Fort Myers, people are really even like thinking like, wow, do I even want to live here anymore? Because what they've done over the last 20 years, guys, it's created a real disaster down there. Shout outs to you guys if you're down there. It sucks what just happened. It's just what they've done down there is they've destroyed all the mangroves, all the natural mangroves that I mean, there's some still obviously down there. The whole fucking West Florida's mangroves, but a lot of the problem is they've through industrialization and building out these planned neighborhoods, they've destroyed all these mangroves. And I don't really know the specifics on like how mangroves deter a watershed from moving around, but when I think of a mangrove, I think of those viney, like really, really deep rooted plants. And basically, what's happening down there is since they've taken them away and built all these neighborhoods, like that hurricane that went through, I think it was Hurricane Debbie, those neighborhoods, a lot of them are just ruined. And the insurance premiums, and they've already gone so far up. It's like, dude, what are you going to do? Like every hurricane, every fucking decent hurricane every year, or even a couple years, like what are you going to have to do? Like replace your entire freaking house, like all the belongings and all the drywall and everything. It's just crazy. I mean, like, how are you going to live? Like, we're talking 5 feet of water, 4 feet of water in your entire neighborhood on every house on the block. Like, you're not even able to get insurance. Like, why would an insurance company insure you when they know you're going to get flooded within the next 5 years? I mean, even every 5 years is insurance companies don't do that. That's why some places in Florida are already experienced about that. It's like, you hear all these people, oh, global warming's fake. We need fossil fuels. It's like, guys, the scientists have been saying this for decades, like almost 100 years at this point. Like, I'll trust the science. How about that? I'm not going to trust some fucking knucklehead. I don't drive electric vehicles. I hear all these people on YouTube, like, they have some type of hate for electric vehicles. It's like, why? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. People are just knuckleheads. I don't know if I don't really know, Smooth Operator, about the Zcash thing. Here's the thing with Zcash is Smooth Operator's got a good point. I mean, it could be. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't know. Smooth Operator. The thing is like Monero's gone up too. Zcash did that one little rally up that was so large that it appeared that Zcash would have been more on the radar for people watching the market rather than Monero. Monero crashed. I mean, crashed. I say with take it with a grain of salt. It went down a little bit when they delisted it from Binance, but it's recovered great. And you said, Smooth Operator, you were buying Monero at that crash, so I remember you saying it. So I don't know if it indicates something on privacy, honestly, Smooth Operator. The reason is, I mean, the thing with privacy on Zcash, I don't even have the functionality to use the privacy feature. You know why? Because the United States has banned all the privacy wallets that let you use your Z address. So, and this isn't a joke. Go try to download the Zcash Lite wallet. Go try to download some of these privacy wallets. You can. Drop it in the comments if you let me know if you know of a wallet that I can use privacy function on Zcash, because I actually got some privacy funds on a Zcash wallet that I can't get off because they fucking made it basically illegal. So it's been about a year since they did that. We did a video back. It's been over a year where I told you guys how to use Zcash private address, and maybe I should delete that video because now you can't in the United States now. Technically I could go through a torrent, and I didn't have a ton of money on there. I'm gonna be honest, most of my Zcash is just in a fucking transparent wallet. But nonetheless, I mean, I think it's like maybe the price of Zcash has gone down so much, kind of. BTC is trash because nothing went up. Sol is definitely very undervalued. I don't know, maybe overvalued. Thanks for correcting yourself. You had me wondering there. I think it's I do think, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're in a crypto bull run, I do think Solana is gonna go up. So if you guys are in positions at Solana and you did buy like in the $170 to $200 range where I know a lot of people bought, like just hold and like get out of the position once we go up. I still think Solana might go to $1,000, guys. And I know it sounds crazy. Why am I saying it's going to go up? 700%, 600%, whatever from where it's at is because a lot of the coins are going to do that. Litecoin is pretty disappointing, Mr. Full. I know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Litecoin has, we're gonna keep rooting in Litecoin's corner. You guys know. I think I have a little bit. I do have Litecoin, but not anything. But yeah, Litecoin, guys, I'm very, very surprised how Litecoin's done. But I still think Litecoin, and it's gonna definitely go up 5x for sure. It's 5 to 7x is absolutely guaranteed. If you guys think Litecoin's not gonna go back up over $300. You might want to go find some BTC maxing channel. It's definitely going to go there. But I've been honestly like in the same boat with you there on Litecoin. Like I figured it would be at least in the $100 range, given the circumstances, different dynamics of different coins, Bitcoin Cash, BSB too, guys. Honestly, like holy shit. Like I hoped we would have stayed over 100, but again, guys, like what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Haven't sold any of my BSB, guys. That's the funniest part about BSB, guys. I haven't sold any of my damn BSB. It's been one of the worst performing coins I got in terms of dollars, but haven't sold any, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but email sender, how much cheaper is it in Mexico percentage-wise? So I got a 3-bedroom, I guess it's a house. I'm not connected on any of the walls. Kind of looks more like a townhouse, though. It's like I'll do a tour of my, I was thinking about making a tour of my neighborhood and my house. Maybe I'll do one of that in the next couple of weeks or something. But it's a lot cheaper. The cost of living down here is substantially cheaper. Food, gas, those things are a little, they're a little cheaper. I was actually surprised to see that living in Mexico is, it's not as cheap as you'd think, but obviously, guys, I'm right at the border. I don't live in fucking Acapulco or, La Paz or, Mazatlan or all these places that people migrate to. And I wouldn't want to live that far. That's the thing. I don't, I'm not saying I don't want to live in Mexico. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I live in Mexico. My point is like, I wouldn't want to live. I mean, maybe the thing, guys, is a lot of people think Mexico is, so much different than the United States. And I'm here to tell you it's not. In fact, there's more things similar than there is differences. In fact, there's hardly any different. In fact, I don't see much of anything different other than the fact that there's a lot less homeless people and a lot more, and I don't have to watch my back down here as much. And when I learned Spanish, like, I'm kind of picking it up as I go. I mean, again, guys, the thing with living down here in Mexico is I enjoy being near the ocean. That's what I like. I like the Mediterranean climate. It makes me feel good, in a good mood. I mean, even as simple as just taking, like today, I went running outside with my dog. We ran a couple miles or whatever. And just being next to the water, guys, and seeing that every single day is really worth it. The problem with that is in California, you gotta make. It's not like you gotta make. You have to really have, like, I would say like 10 to 15 million to be comfortable there. And the reason I say that is because, like, how are you going to pay the property taxes of like $20,000 a year on $1 million house when you're in your 70s or 80s? Like, I hope Social Security fucking 10 times the amount it is now. And for somebody my age, in my position, if I were to buy a house there, you're gonna pay $1 million. That's just what it's going to be. It's not going to be on the water. It's not even going to be that great. It's just going to be in a fucking plain Jane neighborhood. Uh, you know, nothing fancy for $1,000,000. My point behind that is I don't want to spend the money on that. I'm not going to spend the money on that. Even if I had the money, I'd still live down here. I'd still live down here. The reason I live down here, guys, is because it's better. That's the reason I live down here. It's not just because it's cheaper. It's better in every way. You know, I can. My neighborhood has an HOA. If I want to leave my fucking trash can at the end of the driveway, they don't fucking bother me about it. If I want to pull in crooked and block the sidewalk, people are like, oh, you say, oh, you sound like a jackass neighbor. Like, it's not a jackass neighbor, guys. Just people down here, they are not uptight about shit. You don't have the Karens of the neighborhood fucking patrolling your neighborhood like it's her entire fucking house. So that's why I like it down here. It's a lot better. So yeah, here my power bill is about $17. Pay $23 for internet. My rent's $1,200. I have trash. They pick up the trash twice a week. You know, the trash guys come by and they pick up the trash like a trash truck or whatnot. They do it by hand. They pick it up and put it in the back of the truck. I'm in a gated neighborhood with 2 security guards with bulletproof vests and body cams and pepper spray, and they don't have a gun. You can't have guns down here. That's pretty hard to get a permit for. Very hard. I've been out. I've gone out to, went out, like you guys probably knew. If you guys have probably known that I've lived in Mexico, obviously, even though I haven't told you. But we were gonna, tell you guys tonight, just because we haven't done a live stream in a while. And basically, I've gone out to the town, and I had dinner tonight, at a restaurant and stuff. And, here's the thing I love about Mexico. Let me give you an example. Here's another great thing about Mexico. I was inside the restaurant. I was just eating at a Mexican restaurant. I love Mexican food, but they have all sorts of food. They have Chinese food down here, and they have, Japanese food, Korean food, Italian food, and there's a lot of Asian Chinese people down here too. I've noticed. So it's not like it's like Mexified Chinese food. I mean, it's not the greatest Chinese food, honestly. I've had better, but my point is there's a lot of people living down here. Half the tags in my neighborhood are from California. So it's not even, everything is the same. I want to be clear. Everything is the same, but the difference is I went to dinner tonight. It was a pretty nice meal. I had like 3 shrimp tacos and stuff. It was like $12, I think. I left like a $3 tip. So it's $15. But as I'm eating the food, there's a guy out washing my car. I didn't even tell him to wash it. I mean, like, in fact, like, I had my windows down. It's an open restaurant outside. So it's like I'm just sitting there eating. They had a guy in there singing, like, live music or whatnot. I just pulled in. I had never been to this place, but had dinner. Dinner was great. The service was great. Like I said, I looked outside and there's a guy washing my car. I didn't even tell him to, but I didn't think anything of it because that's just what they do down there. So guys out washing my car. I'm not just talking about like wiping it down. You see a lot of that in Mexico, people trying to hustle a dollar. But he's actually like washing my car. Like he's got like the soap bucket, washing it, drying it. Again, I told him to do it. He's just out there doing it. So, I always keep a couple bucks on me. I gave him like $4. I didn't even expect it. Sometimes I don't have cash. Take that back, but I had a couple bucks on me. Thank God. Gave him like $4, and and just stuff like that. Those are the pros. The cons I would guess is well, I mean, there's more pros. Like, you're always hearing about California like being running out of water. Yet Tijuana gets the water from the same source, I believe. So here the water pressure is way better. Like I could take a shower. It's not like somebody's pissing on my head. It's like actual water pressure. You're not supposed to drink the water down here. I mean, I don't. It's just the neighborhood that I'm in. I think it's not going to kill you, but like the water quality, I guess, isn't as great, or it's more highly chlorinated or whatnot. But it's fine for like washing your dishes and clothes and stuff, bathing and stuff. So, it's water. Honestly, the bottled water down here tastes better to me. Hmm. I don't know what it is, but the water quality in California, the Crystal Geyser, and just some of the brands, like the water's just like Dasani, fucking disgusting. You know, the reason that the Dasani's really bad. A lot of the water quality is like really bad in the United States for bottled water. The water quality down here, like I don't have a pH thing, but it tastes cleaner. Um, the infrastructure is not as good. Like the roads, you got to be careful where when you're driving, you got to some of the angles on the road, they're not. You can tell they're not like obviously to code compared to the United States. Like if you're going down a hill, it can go down very steep, like very fast. Like if you're not paying attention, I have an electric car, so my Tesla when I go down there. Oh, you see that? Somebody just hit the like button. Hit that again. I didn't know that was working, so that's awesome. So hit that like button again, and look, it pops up on the screen. It's great. So yeah, hit that like button, guys, and watch it pop up on the screen here. I got some stuff that I added a long time ago, and it stopped working. It looks like maybe it's working now. So hit that like button if you want. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. But yeah, so some of the infrastructure down here is like not as good. Like when you're driving, you really have to be careful. I'll give you an incident. I actually tried to record this, but I stopped recording because it was so sensitive. This lady literally drove off the side of the cliff where somebody ran her, like cut her off, and she drove off the embankment, which was like 100, like it probably was more than 100 feet down. These girls got out of the car. I cannot tell you how somebody cut her off, and she literally went off the side of the mountain. Like I'm not even kidding you, and she just went all the way fucking down. So they don't have guardrails on a lot of the roads. It's very risky. Like if you're not paying attention to the road, you can much easier to die on the roads here than the United States, just simply because the roads are not as good. They're not built with the type of infrastructure. The plumbing, you can't flush toilet paper, which kind of sucks. You got to throw it at fucking. But I don't let fucking TP with Dookie in my trash can. Not like I don't have like a giant freaking trash can with like weeks of fucking Dookie paper in there. But like that's one thing it's kind of not as good. But guys, I have an ocean view. All right, I have an ocean view, and there's an island, one of the Santa Catalina Islands out there, and the view is absolutely it's it's amazing. The view is awesome. Like being able to walk to my balcony, look outside, and see the ocean view. You'd have to pay 2 or 3 million to get this same property in the United States, and it wouldn't even be worth it in my opinion because it's just even if you have the money, why would you want to spend it on that? You can buy crypto, Yeah, night angel of God, appreciate you. Zashi wallet is shielded. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. I don't know a lot about Verge privacy. Is it privacy by default? I'm not sure on that one. Verge is going to be another moonshot coin, guys. If you guys are buying Verge, it's going to be one of those coins that comes out of nowhere that does like an 8 to 10x. Didn't know Mexico had Bank of America and Pancake House. No, that actually doesn't. That's actually right over the border. So yeah, that is usually where I go. You guys can meet up with me and try to rob me if you want. I'm always over there, always over there. Pancake Thursdays, guys. I keep telling you, it's all you can eat, guys. I don't eat that fucking place. Mexico sounds awesome, but bottled water is full. Email, is that you talking about the water all the time? Like, what the hell do you want me to drink? What water should I drink? I'm in Mexico right now. I think that's why some of my revenues dropped on YouTube. I don't know why. I mean, they say it's because people watch the channel, but I'm like wondering if I'm getting paid in peso equivalents now. Don't have that much money to start a new bag for Verge. Yeah, no, I feel you, Mr. Full. I think BSB is going to be a moonshot coin. I do. I know people think I'm crazy for saying that. I mean, it's crazy to think that like when you Google BSB on YouTube, I'm like one of the main people that pops up, which is kind of cool in my opinion. I'm cool to be that guy. Even though we get kind of crap from other coins, like, dude, why do you like BSB? Why? It's like, guys, why not? why not? Why not? Here's the thing with a good water filter, Cinder, is for one, to get a good water filter, that's probably not happening. Let me tell you why. Is those Brita filters, they don't take out the fluoride. I don't know if fluoride's in the municipal water source in Mexico. I think that's a United States thing. And guys, I've used non-fluoride toothpaste for my entire 15 years. I buy Tom's non-fluoride toothpaste, and the reason I buy non-fluoride toothpaste is because fluoride creates it makes formaldehyde form along the outside of your lining of your brain tissue and your cranium, so your bone mass there. So fluoride's not good for you. I've had one cavity in my entire life, one cavity, and the reason I've had that cavity, I do not believe, is from not using fluoride. I think it's because I never got my wisdom teeth taken out, and that space is so tight that food particulates get lodged in there, and then they create rot. That came straight from the dentist too, but the dentist was also a dumb fuck. He told me, "Oh, you need to pull your tooth and get you an implant and all that shit." I'm like, dude, you're doing a root canal. Don't fucking no, none of that. My point is the problem with those Brita filters and things like that, and you probably weren't talking about a Brita filter. Those don't take the fluoride; they only take the sediment, like the microscopic iron particles, for instance, or like other heavy metals that are in the water. They don't take out fluoride. Fluoride's an active ingredient, actually, believe it or not. So to remove that, you have to go through reverse osmosis. So the purified water down here, it tastes really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. It tastes phenomenally better than any water I've had in the United States. And it's I drink spring water down here, and I drink purified water. I will buy water in the United States if I run out while I'm there working or something, or when I'm over there, if I run out of water that I bring from the house over there. But I actually have gotten to the point where I only buy water down here because it tastes so much better. I feel like if it tastes better, probably is better. So, I don't know about estrogen and water. I don't know about that. Never heard of that, but I'm not saying it wrong. But when, man, I know. I don't know. I don't know when and when. Guys, if I knew when, I would tell you guys when. I don't know when. I'm on here trying to get feedback from you to know when. But I would say that once we're 12 to 15x from where we're at now, which honestly, guys, BSB, I'm going to say is not going to be in that category. Not in the sense of not that category that it's not going to do 12 to 15x, but you guys realize if we're at 40 bucks on BSB, what are we at? What are we at if we do a 20x? We're at fucking 800 bucks. I still think Bitcoin SB is a couple $1,000 coin, just like I think Bitcoin Cash is a $10,000 to $20,000 coin. Did people think BTC was going to be a $20,000 coin at 700 bucks? No, but it was, and it did turn out that way. I still think that majority of the crypto market is going to do a 10 to 15x, 10 to 17x, somewhere around there. But that's going to be basically just because a lot of these coins are piggybacking off coins like Ethereum, right? A lot of these ERC tokens will do that because Ethereum goes up. A lot of these BTC trading pair tokens will do that because BTC goes up. It's going to carry those coins up broadly. The more people that trade out of those coins while that's going up, it's going to send those coins higher. So obviously, that's the price manipulation that's happening. But there are a few coins that are going to go up, that substantially stay up, that continue to go up. And I think Bitcoin SB, Bitcoin Cash, and Zcash, and Dash, honestly, too, could maybe fall into this category. That's no promises, right? Fuck, I want it to happen too. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, ever. But it might. It could. It very well could. I'm not cutting it short either. It definitely could. It's Alejandro. ¿Qué tal? Buen día, Alejandro. Algo nuevo. Terranode goes live and smashes. We're going to do some research on BSB. A lot of people have been asking me to do a BSB video There's a lot of stuff going on around BSB, so I got to do a little bit more research. Been busy, guys, recently, so that's kind of why the videos have been coming out kind of half-assed, but surprisingly, they're getting a lot more views than usual, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Yeah, the Harvard study is in. I am confirmed. I am a fucking moron. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, fluoride. Yeah, fluoride's not good. You don't need it, guys. And I recommend if you're using Colgate toothpaste or AIM or any of these toothpaste that have fluoride, spend a little bit extra money and get you some Tom's non-fluoride toothpaste. And you're not going to get any cavities, guys, because fluoride does not fucking keep cavities out of your mouth. Not brushing your teeth, not flossing your teeth is what causes cavities. And I don't care if you're a dentist. It's bullshit. That whole fluoride treatment crap is a load of crap. I'm 37 years old. I've had one fucking cavity. I have not used fluoride in over 15 years. I've been buying fluoride-free toothpaste for 15 years. So you tell me, does fluoride, and I don't have good genetic teeth. My grandma's teeth fucking suck. My teeth suck. I have gum receding stuff happening. So, if I don't have cavities, fluoride don't fucking work. So it's a waste to put in your toothpaste. Why do you think you can't even buy fluoride toothpaste down here in Mexico, which is kind of a little bit scary. It means everybody's using it. You don't need fluoride. It's not a conspiracy theory. You don't fucking need it. It's pointless. Any charts? Yes. We'll do one chart. We'll do the Zcash chart, and maybe we should wrap it up here because it's getting kind of late here. I got to take the old dog over, walk him around the neighborhood, and I go to bed early, guys. I'm usually in bed asleep before 11 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, I've been getting up early, guys. I've been getting up at like 5. I mean, kind of early, 5 a.m. It's not super early, I guess, but I think anything before 5 is early, pretty damn early. Yeah, I know. I mean, I need Litecoin to moon for you. Not so much for me, but I need it to happen too. Because Litecoin's it's a good coin, guys. It's a badass coin. It's got a good community. We need to see those people profit. We need to get them back in the green big time. BPA is a weak synthetic estrogen found in many rigid plastic projects due to formula, linings, dental sealants, etc. Yeah, but BPA, BPA is not very common in U.S. plastic products or linings of, and I'm not disagreeing with you, Nelson. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on it. Is that BPA is not present in most can linings, canned goods. I'm drinking Mexico plastic, so I might have BPA in my stuff. So you got me kind of thinking there, but BPA is not in the United States it's not very prevalent, and a lot of the bottled waters in the United States actually put on there that it's BPA free. I wasn't aware that BPA is a weak synthetic estrogen, and I was not aware that it was a synthetic estrogen, but I don't know. I don't know if this is BPA free. So yeah, I might have BPA plastic into my drinking water, which is probably not good. Fuck. Yeah, I might be drinking BPA plastic. I try to drink good water, guys. I mean, at some point, maybe I'll get a reverse osmosis system, but I think I looked those up. Those are a couple grand. And I'm not buying this place. I'm just renting it, so. I know people who are investing in BSB for years. They are still poor. Yeah, we are still poor. That's very true. We'll do Litecoin and BSB, guys, or Litecoin and Zcash. We'll wrap it up. Here's the thing with BSB, guys, is I think we saw it the first of the year. It was the best performing coin of the start of the year. Just a reminder for people watching the channel. It was the #1 coin of the year at the beginning of the year in terms of gains. It was on the top coin market cap for the first few weeks of the year. With that court case being closed and the fact that we haven't seen a collapse in BSB only guarantees that it's not going anywhere. I don't think people that say it's going to zero, I think those people are going to be, when the broad crypto market goes up, it will go up with it. Will it break out of that? I don't know. I don't know, but we're still going to see massive gains from where we're at right now in BSV. It's at $40. It's under 40, I believe now. Will it go 400? Yeah, it's going to go to $400. That's going to be almost a 10x from where it's at now. So is BSV a good investment right now? I would say probably so. All right, let's pull up Litecoin first, guys, and we'll look at it real quick here on the charts, and we'll conclude there. So, obviously not a TA here, but we're going to take a peek at the charts. I'm also curious. I believe next month we got CZ getting out of prison. So weird saying that. It's so fucking weird, but we got CZ getting out of prison, and looks like they're doing a good bit of the Litecoin volume. Let's see what we're looking at here on. Let me just see one thing here, guys. I don't want to give you wrong information. Let's see where most of the volume is doing according to Binance. Yeah, Binance. It's like most of the volume's happening on Binance. So, guys, Litecoin is going to be a big gainer. Now, you see what I just did? I switched the charts here for you for a very specific reason, to show you that and emphasize that. So when we look at linear, it becomes a bit obscured, right? When we look at log, it becomes more apparent that Litecoin is probably a good bet. It's probably safe to say that Litecoin is going to go over $300-400. It's probably more likely than not, I would say, at this point. Now, if we were down here at $4, I'm a realist, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. We're not. We're at $60. It's only a 5x to 300. The log chart paints a very different picture, guys. The log chart paints a very different picture. It's going to be hard to see that same thing on Zcash, just because I wasn't in Zcash in the beginning, guys. So I'm not sure what this $2,000 Zcash price was. Has anybody been in the crypto space long enough to see that? What would the reasoning behind that would be? Just because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why Zcash was at 2,000 and went down all the way to $41 or $30, other than the fact of, like, holy shit, guys, like, if Zcash goes back up to 2,000, which I've seen Zcash at 600, right? When I got into crypto, I actually made money on Zcash. It was actually one of my coins that it was one of my first altcoins that I traded my BTC for, surprisingly. So I got back in crypto about March, April, Mayish. By Mayish, I was already in it, but I started my first purchase, I think, back I think it was a little in April. I think I bought my first crypto coins from, I think it was Ethereum I bought first. Anyways, so I saw it go up to 600, and I think I actually got in, where is that? Yeah, so it went up to 884, but that was pretty short-lived. It was at like 600 for a little amount of time. So I made money when it went up to 600. I sold out of it. I bought back in Zcash back here before I got fired from my last job. So that would have been about 140, 150 bucks. So you guys are getting it at shit, guys. It's got to go up 200% before I'm even on it. So, is Zcash a good investment for you? I don't know. I can't tell you that, but it seems that it's been doing pretty good. For the last month, it's up 76%. For the year, it's up 41%. But really, guys, I think what this graph shows you is not really so much the price of Zcash right this second. Obviously, it does, but it also shows you how quick different coins can change in terms of price. Like if you got down here at $18 and it goes to $180, holy shit, you're up 10x. Now, if you're buying Zcash now and it does the same thing, you're only up a little over 400%, 450%. So big difference, guys, getting in on these coins, at the lower numbers. That's what I say. People that followed this channel last year, March, April, May, June, July, when we started ramping up the videos, people that listened to me on that top QR code in the corner for Bitcoin Cash, guys, some of these people in Grayscale are up 10x already. So, I like to think that at least some people are making money off some of this stuff we're talking about. I mean, I'd love to find this channel back last year and been like, wow, I'm gonna go into some of this stuff this dude's talking about. You guys are up 10x. You know, not a lot of people giving that type of gains out on the internet. A lot of it's baloney. So, all right, so let's take a peek back here at Litecoin here. So, like I said, we looked at the Litecoin chart on log, which is a lot different looking than the chart on linear. You got to remember, guys, log and linear it's not like the prices change. It's just the way we interpret the graph. The distance is based on the momentum shifts into the tops and the bottoms rather than, see, guys, when you're looking at a linear chart, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, there's equal parts in between these graphs or between these points on the graph. It's the same distance. It's like, I don't know, what is that? Fucking 15 millimeters. I don't know what it looked like on your screen, but it's the same distance in between each point. With a log graph, that's not the same. That from mathematics, it's a different way of looking at the graph, interpreting the data. The graph shows the momentum, so it's going to look a lot different. We look at BTC, it says the same thing, right? Let's check it out. So you see this? Look at log. Whoa, a lot different, huh? So it makes sense to look at stuff on a log graph, in my opinion, rather than a linear, especially if you're trying to pull out profits. Like, it looks like it might be really hard to get out of profits, but obviously they're there. I'm just saying that, you know, if you're looking at a log chart, it shows where stuff's going a lot more, in my opinion. If you're looking at a linear chart, it's just better to, you know, show like, oh, I got out here. That's a great time to get out. Well, obviously, it's the same time to get out here too, but it just doesn't appear that way. So it's just not a math lesson, but just, you know, if you guys ever took math, like calculus and stuff, it's a different way of interpreting the data. So it's the same data. The data doesn't change. The numbers don't change. It's just the graph is interpreted a little bit more of like where we're going type stuff, right? All right, so let's go back here to, I want to look at a few more coins here, and we'll wrap it up here. Been a long stream, guys. What's up? What's good? We got a lot of people into the channel right now, so appreciate you. Listen to what Jack Pitts has to say about CZ on Gavin Mill's show. Not good for BSP. I'll take a check at it. I think I'm subscribed to Gavin Mill. I think I subscribed to his channel when he was covering the court case, where he kept popping up, and I was, I don't remember if I'm subscribed to his channel or not. Actually, I don't think I am anymore. I don't think I ever was, actually. So let's look at BSV real quick here. We haven't looked at it. Did you guys see Terra Luna and Terra Luna Classic going up yesterday? Kind of weird. All right, so I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. Is BSV one of the best investments at this current moment? You guys aren't rushing to say anything, so I guess not, but that's kind of the thing how we look at stuff on the channel, guys. It's not where we're at right this second. It's where can we get at that. And again, you guys are getting in way cheaper than me. See, guys, I was trading into BSV in the bull market. So I'm not even up on BSV. It's one of the coins that I'm actually not up on. So you'd be getting at a 300% discount, just to give you an idea. So it's you know, it's interesting that we're sitting here talking about this because it looks like, you know, from every angle, it says BSV is not a good investment. However, if you're a trader and you're an investor, it might be something to look into, because the fact that it's only at 40 bucks, it was at 120 back in fucking not too long ago, March. It did pretty good in January as well. It went up to over 100 bucks. So I don't know. It really depends on how you look at it, guys. Are you trying to, Jay, what's good? You know, are you trying to come in here on a trade because it looks like a good trading opportunity, or are you trying to come in here and hold forever? You know, I don't know. It's just a different way of looking at it. Let's take a peek at Bitcoin Cash. We got Jay in the house. And guys, every coin we've looked at tonight, I own. I own a little bit of Litecoin, not much, but I do own Litecoin. I support Litecoin 100%. So Any coin that we talk about here on the channel for more than 10 seconds, you guys know the coins are in the top, but I own them. You know, I'm promoting them for a reason. I'm endorsing them. Well, not endorsing them, but promoting them for a reason. And there's reasons we're talking about these coins, right? One of the reasons is, well, hell, look at this. Have you ever noticed, guys, that the coins we talk about all have these principles behind them? And I know it's kind of a reminder, but it's true. The coins that we hold, every single one of them has mining behind it. Every one of the coins other than Neo. And I mean, I don't hold any Decred, but I think it's a pretty cool project. I don't hold any ETH, but you know, you get my drift, right? All the coins that we're talking about here, they're not just baloney coins. They're not just, oh, cryptocurrency theory is talking about fucking, you know, this coin today and, you know, that coin next week. He never keeps his story straight. Like, if you look at all my videos on this channel for the last, you know, point in time, they've always been geared towards this same subject matter. Because this subject matter, like I said in a video or two back, I'd rather go with the math. I don't want to trust what somebody's telling me, right? In the crypto world, the math makes sense to me. That's why I go with it. That's why I can fall back on it. I can say, hey, I've invested in this stuff, and even though it's not doing great today, you know, it hasn't been doing great the entire time. The mathematics prove and suggest, not guarantee. You know, I know I use the word guarantee, but that's kind of clickbait, guys. You know, there's nothing's guaranteed, but I can suggest to myself that things could go into a certain direction at some point that might be beneficial if I'm holding these coins. That's how I look at it. I don't say, oh, well, because of the math, this has to happen. That's not true either. But, you know, I'm more inclined to, you know, for one, I own these coins, but I'm more inclined to suggest to you to look into these coins than if we see a coin that's thousands of percents up. And now suddenly everybody's talking about it, aka Solana, when it went from fucking $9, went up 1,000%. Nobody's talking about it. It went to 150. We started hearing people talk about it. 200. Everybody was talking about it. So I'm just trying to point out different timelines and stuff and how we approach stuff here on the channel. That it has to have these things for me, you know, for you guys. I hope you guys buy into it, but you might not need that. You might believe, you know, cryptocurrency theory. You might buy Chadwick coin one day when I create Chadwick coin, which I'm not. I'm just being joking around, like, because I'm telling you to. Does that? I mean, just I'd rather go with the mathematics because I know at some point the mathematics suggest that at some point in the future these coins are going to be worth a substantial amount of money. Now, going back to my thing at the beginning of the show, am I still going to trade out of these coins? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not going to trade everything. I would probably keep my native exit positions, probably 50%, maybe 65. Maybe 65, but like the grayscale stuff, yeah, it's getting dumped. It's going to be getting dumped. We use that as a leverage tool to magnify gains out of grayscale, and then I'm going to be using that money. Obviously, I have to pay taxes on it, which sucks, but using that money after capital gains to DCA into some of these coins. I don't know much about Zen. You know, surprisingly, nobody's ever brought this coin up, which looks like it has mining. It looks like it has a block reward. I don't know diddly crap about this coin. You know, we'll start looking and we'll take maybe some positions in some of these other coins that have some of these things, like, you know, Caspa. It's a cool coin, guys. It's got a good community. It's just, it's up too much for me to buy right now. Does that make sense? I'm not going to buy anything that's up thousands of percents already. Like, dude, you're already buying Dash. You're already buying, well, not Dash, but you're already buying, you know, some of these other coins. But I've been buying them. I've been establishing these positions over a long period of time. It's taken me fucking 7 years to get into these positions. So it's not like, you know, we're not rolling in the fucking dough here. You know, this channel is here with you guys in the trenches. So, yeah, I'm gonna head to bed too, man. Yeah, we'll see what the Craig Wright thing is. You know, I'm not basing my BSB holdings on Craig Wright. I never have. But if people think it's positive for the community, I'm all for it. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's been a long one. It's been a great one. We're at, fuck man, we're at almost 2.5 hours. So, you know, the live streams I know have been kind of hit or miss, but like I said, guys, like I said, just hang in there. At some point, we might get to not the end goal, but a better position. And I'd love to be on here more. So hopefully that position will be sooner than later. Take care, guys.